Welcome to this week's Top Notch Dub Watch. I'm going over the Dub Factor by Black Uhuru. It was one of my favorites to listen to as a young man because it was different than anything else I'd heard before. It's a bunch of songs that were originally recorded by Black Uhuru at Studio One in Kingston, Jamaica, and eventually were remixed and have a bunch of new engineers that had a hand in doing the dubs. Obviously, Sly and Robbie on drum and bass, so you know it's good. And a lot of classic tunes that have been, if you're a big Black Uhuru fan, you'll recognize. Unlike a lot of classic dub tunes and a lot of classic reggae artists, there isn't horns that are prevalent, but rather in Black Uhuru's music, the vocal harmonies take over where the horns would be, and they are kind of at the forefront, along with obviously Sly Dunbar and Robbie Shakespeare's musicianship guiding the way. But if you like really hard drum and bass, if you like really unique sounding reverbs that were prevalent mostly in the 80s, I think this came out like 83. This is really an awesome album. I suggest you check it out. The last 5 or 6 tunes in particular, I think from like Sodom and on, are amazing, and the harmonies really start to pop out. So that's my top-notch dub watch for the week. It's Black Uhuru's The Dub Factor, and I don't know, hope you enjoy it. It's one of my favorites. All right, for the gear talk. I've had a couple people at shows say, hey man, that's a pretty cool amp. I see a lot of people using those. Is that a tube amp? No, it's not tube amps. Boss, as far as I'm concerned, doesn't make tube amps. I don't know if they do. I'm sure it's amazing. But the Boss Katana is one where I can just crank the gain and mess with my EQ a little bit, and I get some glassy highs and some deep lows, and it doesn't sound hollow. So if you want to try something out that's a solid state amp and you're not really sure about one to go with, the Boss Katana is amazing. It's got a couple settings: clean, crunch. There's a lead setting. If you get the larger ones, they come with an acoustic adapter, so you can hit down and actually play with an acoustic guitar. I love the amp. The presets, you should probably go with a pedal board if you're going to be doing effects of any kind. The reverb on board is not bad. You get a lot of choices with those. I wasn't a huge fan of the phaser, which is weird because I love Boss's green phasers. I think PS or something like that. But yeah, those are awesome. And I think every reggae dude has had that at some point. But I didn't like the ones that came out of the Boss Katana. But then again, I like using outboard pedals anyway. So if I have anything to critique, it's really just that. Everything else is amazing. If you're not really caring about a phaser on your amplifier, then don't worry about it. Like I said, the gain knob is the special sweet spot. If you get a channel selector, you really don't need overdrive pedals. The overdrive is amazing. Check it out. It's a cool pedal. Going to a store demo one. I was pleasantly surprised. Now it's made it on my gigging rig. So check out the Boss Katana. I have both the 50 watt and the 100 watt for small gigs and for blowing out people at bars and making them scared and run away. So check that out. It's awesome. It's the Boss Katana, and that's Gear Talk for today. Thanks again for tuning in to Dub of the Week. Once again, I'm Anthony Brand, Cultivated Mind here at King Street Records, and I'll see you next time for Dub of the Week with some new music, some new tunes to listen to, and some new gear to try out, and possibly some special guests. Take it easy.